Everyone has been wondering how the sample was made for Turn Yo Clic Up. Okay, maybe not everybody, but there's a lot of producers out there that need to know how the sample was made. Let's just get right into the breakdown of how I made this sample with Basso Beats. And before we even get into it, Sluzzy and A-Take over in France, man, these guys are the ones who helped me and Basso actually turn this dream into a reality and help us accomplish this. Big shout out to you guys, man. Everybody go follow it on my Instagram, bro. They got some big things coming up, bro. I already know. So listen, I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. This video might be like 3 minutes long. You can see this project, bro. I took like a minute making this.
Stop the cap.
I just took a bunch of runs, bro. And as y'all can tell, bro, from the beginning of the video, not all of them sounded great. I was just doing some sound design, doing some processing, and then you know, I took a bunch of tries trying to figure out something. I actually put some of these in Sound Source. They were really good, only some of them. But the rest was just me playing around with it. So I stumbled across this one chop. I'm gonna just play it. I think this is actually the beginning of when I even started to record, bro. Look, that part right there. That part is a very important piece, okay? It's a very important piece of the sample, because it's going to show you guys how you can turn something as little as that into a layer and a runway for your counter melody. So I just took this, that right there. I just like that chord right there, all right? And so here's just the two chords. So it's just this. That's it. So the second chord is just that, but pitched up 500 cents. And those are the chords. So everybody's wondering what this is, and as you guys heard in the beginning, this is literally just a lead I was tweaking. I just started playing some random BS. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just make something as simple as this. Just take this. So those two little key parts, like hold on. All right, now I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly. All I'm trying to say is, man, like when you have stuff like this, you have to know where it's good to, to not to add too much. I just really kept it simple. I actually sent this out as a starter, so this wasn't a full sample. So basically, I just took these all chops and I just looped it. But that's literally my part of the sample, guys. As you see, I only did two things, just a lead and a chord layer. And now it's on the Basso Beats. Shout out to you, my boy.
What's up, guys? I'm Basso. Mac hit me up a couple of weeks ago and he was like, bro, we need to do like a breakdown of this melody and tell the people how we got it placed, how everything happened. And yeah, so this is the FLP. As you can see, it's not much to it. Looks pretty simple. And let's start with the first sound. This is the one that Max sent me. Originally it was at 110 BPM. I decided to just speed it up a little bit to 125, and yeah, let me play the idea that Max sent me. Yeah, so I thought it sounded really like different and unique, so that's why I downloaded it, and I just wanted to clean it up a little bit because there were like these click noises in there, which I took out just by making it too generic, and then I could just do these cuts in there and just fade it out and in. And that's the first thing I did. And then I put it onto the mixer track just to add some basic plugins. I put some compression on there because it was peaking out a little bit. They were like decibel levels of 9 and then went up to 3, so I just wanted to keep it at a certain level. And I put some reverb too. This one is really great, I can recommend it to you guys. And some EQ, just like always, boosting some frequencies which were peaking out too much, or some frequencies that were just a little bit too low, which I wanted to boost in the mix. And yeah, final thing was a stereo imaging. Just to widen it up a little bit, put it widen in the mix. So after I did that, this is what it sounded like. after that, I decided to add something to make it be a little more structured and to have more like character and bass to it. So I started with this low piano. I know a lot of you guys do it and everybody uses it. Yeah, just put some reverb, some EQ, and some imaging on there too. This is what it sounded like. Yeah, then it was missing like some high mids and mid frequencies, so I just found this pad in Diva and I added it with a simple simple 2 or 3 notes progression. This is what it sounded like together. Yeah, so that's basically the melody. About the process, how I got it placed. Like 1 year ago, I met this guy Sluzzy, Switzerland, and yeah, we met some beats, and from that day I just kept sending him stuff, and he was connected with this guy A-Tech too. So my boys A-Tech and Sluzzy, they got this melody, they used it, and they sent it to Quavo. He fucked with it and got Future on it. So it was pretty simple, but at first I didn't expect this melody to get placed because I just felt like it was like too simple, which is a problem, I feel like, because people be always comparing each other, like, oh my god, I need to have like a lot of melody or like a lot of instruments in here and a lot of switch ups, but in the end it's these melodies that get placed. And I really love this melody just because it's like really catchy, but still it's simple. And yeah, so that's what I can tell you guys. Just have faith in your melodies, in every single one. Like especially the ones that you think like, nah, it's too simple, or it might not impress other producers. Trust me, it doesn't have to. So yeah, just keep that faith, keep the self-confidence with your melodies. You'll be like, okay, I'm just gonna send this out. I know somebody will use it, and yeah, that's what I learned from this. So yeah, that's basically everything I did, and I hope you guys can learn from this. Let me know in the comments, and yeah, see you.
Man, it's such a simple sample, right, bro? But you know, simple samples can really go a long way, man, for real. When you're not overthinking it, and you're not creating for others either, man. You're just creating for what you like, what you genuinely like doing. I feel like you can come a long way, man. I mean, hey, we got a plaque up on my wall, man. I mean, we just did this through creation and not overthinking stuff and just sending it out. Never deleting stuff. This is a good lesson when you're making something and it's not turning out how you want it to be. At least save it and come back to it. You should never delete project files, in my opinion, or WAV files. You always want to keep track of your progress, whether it's good or bad, man. Just always keep track, because you never know when you might need it later. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. We got some new drops on the way. If you're on my Instagram, you already know who's next. And whoever got analog tools, bro, how you liking them 100 plus presets, man? You know, we worked hard on that, man. So shout out to the team at Waves Crate. About to drop merch soon. But yeah, man, y'all already know. Go out there and get it, man. I'm going to talk to y'all later.